much the same way as what's going to happen with Curzon Street railway station. You've got this, the government's, what's it got, the HS2. You're going to see people who work in London. They might be earning 80, 90, 100,000 a year in a technical customer service sort of support environment in the City of London, looking after very wealthy portfolios. But even with that kind of salary, they can't afford to buy something in London. And if they do, you're talking about a one-bedroom studio type apartment in London, centre of London. That's probably going to cost nearly £1 million, and even a salary of 100 grand a year isn't going to do it. So they have to live further out. But the opportunity they've got is buying in Birmingham near the train station, and you can then pick up a nice 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom apartment for £300,000, £400,000. For £500,000, they get something mega nice. I mean, really nice. But they'll probably be just happy picking up a 2-bedroom apartment near the train station in Birmingham for £180,000, brand new, or something like that they can pay for inside 3 years, and commute, because the commute is only going to take them 40 minutes to get to London city centre. Now you're going to have people moving from London to Birmingham, and you're going to have people moving from within Birmingham closer to the train station, simply because they can also take advantage of commuting to London and getting work in London. So the properties in the immediate surrounding area around the Curzon Street, all the apartments, they're all, they're going to boom. If I was a young person now, that's where I would be buying. I'd buy there, and I would buy and I'd rent out. I'd buy and I'd rent out, and I'd maybe buy one, live in one bedroom, rent the other bedroom out, and I'd commute to London, and within 10 years I'd have a portfolio of properties around the Birmingham train station all rented out. You wouldn't have to work again. It just takes commitment and vision and the understanding that, values of these properties goes up. You might not think, you think, they'll never go up any higher. They will, and they do. Because it's inflation, you see. Wage inflation, product inflation, it's all connected. Demand for property, we've never seen such demand, have we? I can't remember demand like what we're seeing now with mass immigration. I mean, all the people that they've brought into the country, not one of them owns or rents a property. They're all in hotel accommodation. At some point, they're going to have to allow them to work in order. Look at all that down there. There's the library. It's a shame. They're not maintaining it. If I was the employees in there, I'd be out there cleaning that. I really would. Postbox no longer in use. Is it working still? I don't know if you can see through there. It looks still, it's still being used. But the entrance is probably around the back. I would take pride. This is the thing, you see. There's no promotion of civic pride anymore. People might be proud of their road or their house or something, but there's no community, is there? But there might be, in isolated examples. For sure, in the Asian areas, there's community, big time community, thriving community. That's why they're so successful. All the shops are full, beautiful shops. There's no community here. People don't know their neighbours anymore, do they? People don't say good morning anymore. Good morning. All right. See what I mean? Anyway, you miserable sod, you. Not him, me. All right, mate. All right, mate. Homeless person sitting in the doorway. Oh, shame, innit? So here's a charity shop. People dumping the charity off. They don't want you to do it like that. But, people have got stuff they're throwing away, consumer society. Pots and pans. Books, look. Brain teasers. Silver and gold, lads. Any eBayers. This is where, if you're into a thieving mode, That's where you can rob the gear. But you'd rob it from the chassis. So it can't be done, not allowed to be done. But you'd be a miscreant if you did. But anyway, society's changing. It's changing. These lovely houses, big house. How much is that? 375,000. That's quite reasonable. That it's in Smethwick. A 4-bedroom, Thimble Mill Road, Smethwick. That's a nice property. It's lovely, isn't it? Only 375 grand. Only 375. Morning, mate. Morning. Only 375,000 pounds. Only. Yeah, but it's Smethwick, mate. Anyway. There's a woman crying her eyes out over there. Asian woman. Shame. So I hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the walk anyway. A lovely morning. I'm going to go over to Edgbaston Reservoir now and try and do 4 laps around there. And lots of restaurants around here. Coffee shops. Here's a Costa Coffee, look. But they've closed loads down as well, haven't they? It's because they can't afford the rents, the rates. The rates are out of kilter with the revenue that these shops can now get. And I think there's going to be some kind of like alteration I think there's going to be an adjustment. You can't just keep putting rents up. Well, I suppose it depends on demand, but there's no demand on the high street. There's demand for property. So what they could do is turn these into houses again. Or apartments. For sure there's apartments above these shops. And there's key services required, like Timpsons, Boots. But how long before they vacate? You know. She's very distressed, that girl there. Crying her eyes out. Asian girl. You know, with a hijab on that. So maybe she's bereaved or something. Anyway, Lebanese Munch Express. Lebanese food is very nice. It's a cuisine in its own right. Sainsbury's local. Minimum wage jobs. A message to you, Rudy. Now, that used to be a restaurant. I remember going there when I was a kid. I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was Spanish. What is it now? Oh yeah, Pizza Neapolitan. That's right. Oh, it's still the same one there. Rudy's. But they've expanded it out by the looks of it. No, they haven't. They've just got the old style fashion windows on it. We have a Spanish bar here, this one. This is nice. Look at those lovely flowers there. Look at those. Aren't they lovely? Them. You can see those. Nice. Family-run independent Spanish restaurant. Yeah, lads. Take your missus down there. She'll love you. Cancer research. Charity shops. Charity shops. Loads of charity shops. Iceland. You see, this retail unit is to let, and they're probably because a place like this now doesn't require retail shopping. They just need to move out to a bigger site on an industrial estate, stock all the gear there, except some retail flow, but mostly do deliveries to the home. That's where the market's going. Here are more charity shops. Look, there's a bed there. Golf clubs, look. Metal case. Look at that Muhammad Ali picture there. Wow. Huh? Empty shop. Look. It's very interesting. I mean, hopefully it will recover and come back. But I'm not hopeful, really. I think there's a big structural change going on the high street, I do. With people, maybe there'll be a rebellion against shopping online, you know, because of the packaging that they use. I can't see any alternative coming out. So a lot of people use plastic packaging, and the green movement will react to that. But I think the key is to basically lower the rates. The council, I mean, the council, I know they need the revenue, but you know, they don't get any revenue from empty shops. Maybe the landlord still has to pay rates, but they can, I think they do actually. I think that's the equation. If the landlord can't rent out the shop, then he's got to pay the rates. So the only way he's going to get the rates covered is if he rents it out. To rent it out, he has to lower the rates, the rent. But then it becomes an inadequate investment for him. He can't get a return on his money, a suitable return. So the council have got to lower the rates. I don't know what formula they go by, but I think it's something that's basically agreed centrally with government, central governments. But the thing is, if they want people to return to the high streets, they've just got to lower costs. That's the only way to do it. Because the amount of shopping that goes on, or they've got to make a central levy on all online businesses, and it's got to be used to pay or subsidise the rates on the high street. Depends what we want as a society. And look, all this stuff being thrown out. My mate was a womble. He used to love going through skips. He got some great gear over the years. He'd drive around, Hagley Road and everything, just in the summer. People moving into houses, changing colour themes, whatever, throwing things out. Anywhere that had a skip on the road or on a drive, he'd be there. So, that was a recycling bin. It's a nice house. Clyde Villas, 1867. That's really nice, isn't it? Lovely house. Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe. It'll help me out. I do need your help. I speak from the heart. I need your help. And like it. At least like it. Do that for me. I would really appreciate it. From one Brummie to another, mate. Go on, just get your finger clicking. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.